Here I go again on my own. I've been rolling down this lonely driveway from my home. Right here I walk alone. And here we are at the second motor. We're gonna have to do the same thing once again. Everything that we did in videos, whatever they were, way back when, we're gonna have to take apart. We were online earlier. We got some new lines made, or not made, but we got the fittings to make our new lines. This is how this stuff gets so expensive. I mean, what started off as a carburetor buy, well, what started off as just a simple Christmas present to myself, this little guy right here, has turned into a freaking nightmare. And I really wish I was a race team if you just go down to the local place and say, here, yeah, just put this on my credit card. But in reality is, I actually had to ask the wife to buy the lines because she has the Amazon Prime account, even though I've been an Amazon member like is when they first got into or got out of just doing books. They had a part that I needed and they were the only one that listed it, so I had to become a member, and I've been a member forever. And yet she has the Amazon Prime account, which we'll get it here tomorrow. So the way life works out, huh? But as I said, I got plenty to do right now, and if we don't have enough to do on this one, then we can go back and start with the air cleaner on the second one also, and get the pumps mounted on it also, because the line will be here, and everything else is going exactly where it was, including all the fittings that are there now. Okay, I think I'm ready to do this. Let's see how fast we can get it done before the sun scorches us. Now that we're back in Shantytown here, it's time to take some stuff apart. We're not going to be using these plates once again. And we need our throttle linkage. So let's get that done before we do anything else. Yeah, that's going to look real nice. We went ahead and we mounted our fuel pressure regulator up to our plate. By the way, you can get these plates on screwyouover.com for $99.95 each, and if you want it actually cut out to this shape, it's $937. 3 easy payments. But we went ahead and put our linkage on. It's kind of a homemade job with a combination of store-bought and homemade job. We got these little things here. I forget where they came from, so I couldn't tell you the manufacturer. But they're little spacers that go in the big loops. So if you need to have a post, gives it a lot more swing if you use the actual throttle spot up here. And you can use this. I've used this in the past, but it just makes this the swing much shorter, but in the 19. All you want to do is either putt along or go balls to the wall anyway, so it's not a big deal there. And it may be an option for people, if you think your throttle is not actually opening up your throttle all the way because your cable is short or your throw on your throttle is short, then you go for this guy right there, which shortens everything up a bit. But I think it's time to leave Shantytown here and move on out to the 24. Let's do a Race Boatism. We haven't done one of those in a while. The Nova 24 transom. We've had more than one comment at multiple times talk about how the transom looks so busy. And there's a reason for that. These boats weren't built to sell boats. They were built to win races. And along with the business end down here, we have, you know, our trim tabs. They're monstrous, of course. Got our rudder. Pretty standard, you know. Every boat has a rudder of some kind, unless it's an outdrive, of course, or an outboard. So maybe not a lot of them have rudders, but you know what I mean. But the main comment comes from people that say the transom looks like it was shot with a blunderbuss full of bolts. And there's a reason behind that. Again, it's all about business. These four, they hold this cleat on. It actually can be lifted by this one cleat. Would I do it? No. Has it been done in the past? Yes. Water inlet. Let's use our stick here. These over here on both sides are for the trim pumps. These three down here and these three here are for the steering. You know, the push-pull system we have on both sides. Down here we have two for a bracket that holds the scuppler, which of course most transoms don't also have a scuppler. So you can see it's pretty busy. I mean, we have, of course, we have our bilge pump outlet. We have navigation lights. There is one, and it's right back here. On each side we have one of these guys, and we have no clue why it's there. It's just a through bolt bolted on the other side. If we ever decide to redo the boat again, they'll get removed. But we still don't have an idea what they're for. If anybody has a clue, please tell us. Okay, here we are. It's time to build something. Something nice and pretty. Alright, now let's do this. There you go. All right, camera guy, come on, over here, over here. Come on, camera, we're on this side now, come on. Okay, we've already dug out our choke wire here, positive wire. And we're gonna go ahead and get it spliced up. Okay, while we're at it, we thought we might as well come back here and finish up this part of the whole deal. Isn't that sweet? Man, I don't even care if I use that shot in the video. Wow. Taking a picture of that. Alright, well, we went back and we cut down our studs. Man, they're real short now, but they make good contact. And tighten up real nice. That's not going anywhere. And with that, carburetor number 2 is installed. And it's 100%. Except for the fuel delivery part once again. And look at that clearance, that's cool. Look at that. I mean, if you use the round air cleaner, you can actually use it. And it does come up short. And that's, I don't know about a short intake, but I bet you if you shorten this up some, it actually, you could probably shorten it up an inch. Maybe even inch and a half. Bring it up much closer to the carburetor. You could even use one of these in the regular, probably an air gap intake would probably work fine. $997. Can be yours. And to go back to the corrosion coating on Edelbrocks, this is my 1413 800 CFM Thunder Edelbrock. I literally just took it out of service and to be upgraded, and the corrosion on it is just superficial, if anything. I mean, it literally just wipes off with a finger. As I said, I just carried this in here and set it down, so, but in a lot of places it actually looks better than the marine carburetor did off the Wiesmeyer. So that's my opinion on their corrosion thing. And even as I look at these boosters, they're kind of that green color that, you know, they already were in the marine carburetor. I don't know, guys. If you don't hit like on this video and you don't subscribe to our channel, how do you expect us to pay for all this stuff? Well, that's right. Probably the way we have been, by working for it. Cut one. And you can't hear any of this because this is all during rushes on. For some people that let's do that again. For some people that actually may be an option for, well, let's do this whole thing again. Whole thing repeat. Alrighty. Cut that out. Oh, assistant. What? How about assistant?